Hello there people, this is Brutypical or Nintenbruce here, back finally with a gaming video for you guys. So it's been a little while. For those of you that have seen my vlog, which was the immediate video before this, you'll know that it's been really difficult for me to upload in recent years. However, with what I've got here for you now, this is actually a bit easier to upload and isn't quite as demanding, so hopefully this kind of content I can do while trying to figure out the other stuff and bring other games back into the channel at a later point. I'll probably jump onto that sort of thing at the end of this video because I don't want you guys being too bored and eagerly anticipating what I have for you. So what I've got in front of you is a Pokémon Go, well, it's called the Go Battle League. So it's a particular feature in Pokémon Go where you battle against other people around the world. You've got particular leagues and seasons. Again, I'll talk about that either later or in another video. And yeah, you just try it and win as much as possible. I really enjoy it. It's something I've been doing since season 0, which is the beta or alpha, I guess you could say, of the battles, and I really enjoy it. Like, it's come a long way. There's still issues with it. I'll discuss that in another video certainly, but while it's something I'm passionate about, I figure why not upload this sort of thing to the channel. So here we are. I'll talk a little bit about the team, what my thoughts are around it, and then play the video and comment over it. I've done these particular battles yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a hectic day for me, so one of these battles I do kind of remember, the others I'm not. Well, I'll probably remember it as we're going through the video, so I'll commentate on it, maybe pick up on some of my own mistakes, and yeah, let's just have some fun with this, shall we? So here I've got the team of Clefable, Charizard and Gengar. I've got Clefable as the lead, Gengar as the safe swap, and then Charizard to punish where possible. So from those of you that are familiar with the way Pokemon natures work, this is actually quite heavily against fighter teams. So you've got Clefable, which resists all fighter moves anyway. You've got Charizard, being the flying type, resists fighter moves as well, and Gengar triple resists fighter moves for that matter, with both the poison and the ghost typing there. There's a lot of fighters in the Ultra League at the moment, which is what the current league session is, and I just want to punish them, really. There are problems, as always, with this team. For example, Empoleon can be a bit of an issue if you don't play around that just right. There'll probably be a few others as we get into this video. There's no perfect team, but I figure while there's a lot of fighters, and especially steel types, where Charizard can, with an energy advantage, deliver heavy fire damage to them, I figure, why not, eh? Why not? I used this team last season as well, and it served me very well. So I figure, I've had a little break from the Battle League. Let's get back into it with what I know, and let's see where we go. Now, I have sped up this video just a little bit, so those of you eagle-eared and eagle-eyed might notice it plays a bit faster than usual, but you'll notice there's times where, for those of you familiar with the game, have to kind of wait out as much as you can with the countdown timer so that you can switch Pokemon again, and I don't want you guys being completely bored. So let's have a little look-see, shall we? You'll notice that I do love naming my Pokemon here as well. So in particular, we've got Supernova the Clefable, Smoke the Charizard, and Rick Ghastly the Gengar. I know, very original there. But yeah, you'll see some funky names, hopefully on future videos like this. So we've got Clefable against Togekiss. Not too bad a lead, kind of neutral. They switch out. Unfortunately for me, this is the battle I remember in particular, because as I was a little rusty, I saw the normal typing in the top right there and thought, oh, easy, I've got the counter for that, Gengar. Totally forgetting that ghost moves are twice resisted by normal types in this game. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting as much energy as I can to throw the sludge bombs, which deal heavy damage. I don't want to go for baiting. What is the point? And as you saw, I got one sludge bomb through. Unfortunately, I didn't get the second one through, but it does take a shield, at least a protect shield. So I've got two compared to their one. Unfortunately, I have lost out on Gengar. I really should have stayed in with Clefable and did as much damage as possible there. So I do bring the Clefable in. I am expecting body slams from the Snorlax. They've actually built quite a bit of energy as they didn't throw a single move against my Gengar, and why would they really? It's more than likely body slam and superpower, both. Well, one twice resisted and the other triple resisted. So as you can see, I'm kind of taking it. I'm pretty sure I use a shield here. Yeah, I'm figuring my Clefable, this could be quite good, and I'm a shield up anyway, so why not use it? We'll go back to level shields, and at least I've got switch advantage here. So we know we've got a Togekiss, so they bring in the Escavalier. I figure, right, Charizard, it resists the Togekiss, is super effective against the Escavalier, and I'm really hoping that my opponent here thinks I'm baiting with a Dragon Claw, and of course that doesn't happen. So, oh, and they quit the game. So luckily it managed to turn that little bit of a disaster around from switching out to the Gengar. I made things a bit difficult for myself, but it goes to show, even if you make a mistake, you should still keep on going until you really know there's no other options left. Then, yeah, I'm not sure if I do it in this particular set, but I find if there's really no hope at all, you know, through all circumstances, then I might as well just, you know, save time for both me and the opponent and quit the game and go out there. So just trying to matchmake now. It has been a little bit difficult to matchmake recently on this game. I'm not quite sure why that is, but yeah, sometimes there'll be fairly long call queues, thinking of work there, queues for the game here. So this is very, very good for me. Dragon Breath, twice resisted for Clefable. I think they've built up to an Aquatail there, and I should probably be changing to Charizard here. I'm thinking in my head, I just want to do as much damage as possible to this Muck. I don't want to take a chance, and as you saw, I did use a shield there. I did count up how many snarls they used there. It's 5 snarls to hit a sludge wave, so just before that happens, I throw the Meteor Mash here now to try and force a shield, and then quickly swap out to the Charizard. Now they keep on building energy here. There's a bit of lag, which is not great at all. They've got the tiniest sliver of health left there. I was able to get a move off on me. I wanted to, whether it's a Dark Pulse or not, I knew I could take it and have an energy advantage over what comes next. Decide to go for the Dragon Claw here on the Gyarados. That's coming back. Got to be careful of the Aquatail here, which this is more than likely. So yeah, I was going to say I should use a shield here, and luckily I do. Do I swap out to the Gengar now? I would. Oh, I used the other Dragon Claw, fair enough. Just do a bit more chip damage there. Just a bit more. This Gyarados, I really don't want it tearing through anything. Both Charizard and Gengar are kind of glassy. I think I tried swapping out Pokemon there. Like, you probably saw me tapping constantly on the bottom right, and unfortunately I couldn't save my Charizard, which kind of sucks. Here I should go to my Gengar. I guess a Meteor Mash, that's not going to hurt at all. Might as well get that off as soon as possible and change. I think that's pretty good, especially you know, considering I've got no shields here. I just need to try and get off as many moves as possible here and not dilly-dally with the quick moves. So getting a Shadow Punch here, they should use a shield, I'd imagine. Yep, there we go. Now I should be able to take a Frenzy Plant. They developed quite a bit of energy. This is resisted, but Gengar is so glassy, it's going to, yeah, take about 60% health. There's another one. So I'm thinking in my mind here, is there a chance that with the charm damage from my Clefable that I can whittle this down even though it's resisted? It's going to be very, very close. They've nearly got it, and unfortunately for me, they did get the Frenzy Plant off. If they didn't get that off literally a second later or a turn later, they would have died from the extra charm that I did at the end there. So it was a good game, very, very good game. I cannot complain about too much about how I played there. You know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Sometimes you've got to expect that no matter what you lose. There was probably a few things that I could have done differently, but I'm pretty happy with that, definitely. So, still trying to find an opponent here. There we are. You notice I've got pretty plain clothes compared to everyone else in the game here. Unfortunately, coins aren't really an option for me, so I can't treat myself to those funky things, but it is what it is. So this is a very good lead for me. Gallade is very glassy, plus my charms are super effective against it. I don't think I shield here. Yeah, I figure I can take it, even though this hits like a truck. Well, Fables would be pretty well, actually. Empoleon comes in, so this is what I'm kind of afraid of with this team. The deal here is, as soon as I see it, just go straight to Gengar. Do as much damage as I can with Shadow Punches. Can't go for Sludge Bomb, because that's twice resisted by the Empoleon Steel typing. So managed to get yet another Shadow Punch here, which is good for me. Do I get a shield? I do need to start whittling down shields. But to be fair, you know, if I get rid of this Empoleon, then even better. And as you saw, I built up another Shadow Punch there. So this is actually pretty good for me. What I could probably do... Oh, no shields at all. Well, that does put them in a good spot, really, because they've got a shield advantage over me. And they've... oh no, I've got the switch advantage, so I might as well just go in with the Fable, right? Yep, there we go. That's that taken care of. So they're banking on their final Pokemon. I go for the Charizard straight away to start building up energy. Now, I know I can take one of these, as we saw in the other battle. A bit of a Dark Pulse, yep, there we are. You know, it takes me down to less than half, so this is going to be kind of tricky. What do I go for here? I go for the Dragon Claw bait. Okay. This could be interesting, and like I say, I don't remember much of these battles, but I'm guessing I need to try and bait through these shields to get the Blast Burn off and do some ridiculous damage to this Alolan Muck. So do I go for another Dragon Claw? Yep, I go for another bait, really hoping that they shield again. You know, sometimes you've just got to risk these things, and there we go. So that's shields down now. I'm unable to swap into the Clefable just yet, unfortunately. I think I'll probably pull a Dragon Claw here off yet to wait out the switch timer again. Oh, even better. They throw their energy at my Charizard there. So Clefable, although weak to poison, should be able to finish this Alolan Muck off. Oh yeah, Meteor Mash, beautiful stuff. That will definitely take the game for us. Yeah, really, really happy about that. That game went great, considering there was an Empoleon on the team. Which, Empoleons I do love, by the way, but they're in every team. Well, not every team, obviously. They're a very popular Pokemon, so you'll see them in quite a few teams if you're into the Ultra League, Go Battle League. Oops, bit of a notification there. Obviously forgot to put Do Not Disturb on. Whoopsie doozy. So, battle number 4 now, I think. We've had 2 wins and 1 loss, which is not bad. It's not bad. Ampharos, so really want to keep my Charizard away from this. Clefable is the sponge of the team, so I'm probably going to stay here for a little bit to try and chunk as much damage with Charm as I can. That was, I believe, 3 Volt Switches, so that was going to be a Thunder Punch. It takes 2 more to get to another Thunder Punch. They did do a 3rd one though, so I'm thinking in my head, is this going to be a Thunder Punch or something else? Or perhaps I wanted to use the shield just to, you know, preserve the Clefable a bit. Unfortunately, I can't finish the Ampharos off with my switch there. I was really hoping Shadow Claw would do enough damage. Fair enough, you know, there's no point in shielding now. I might as well just do as much as possible. This is pretty good for me, actually, because I brought in Driftglim, which is also a Ghost type, so yes, I'm taking super effective damage from the Hex, but Shadow Claw is going to rip through them a bit, and I should be able to get to another Shadow Punch. There we are, there we are. So I'm very happy with that swap. You know, Rick Gasly did what they could in this situation. Managed to get some damage off there as well, so 1 shield apiece. Unfortunately, they are going to have the switch advantage, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful. I'm thinking in my head they'll probably go for an Icy Wind to debuff whatever Pokemon comes in. So I figure Charizard can kind of take it. As you can see, they're still in the green there. Attack has fallen, but if anything, that gives me more of an opportunity to farm, which I'm very happy with. Do I shield here? I might do. Yeah, at the very last second I shield. You know, I kind of want to keep Charizard in a good standing so that I can swap out with Clefable, bring it back in, maybe take a hit off something if I have to, and you know, do a couple of Blast Burns. Oh, Venusaur, perfect stuff. Hopefully they think I'm going for the bait. And yep, that is the case there, unless they're saving their shield for the final Pokemon. So I'm figuring here, just keep on farming. I try swapping in to catch a move there with my Clefable, thinking Charizard is going to be the key to the rest of this battle. So they made a very, very good swap and turn for us there. But that game is done. So the opponent graciously surrendered. So that was a very, very good game to our opponent. Again, very enjoyable battle there. So 3-1 at the moment in the Ultra League, so going very well. You'll notice as well that, well, for those that are unaware, Ultra League you can only use Pokemon up to 2500 combat power, and my Clefable is below that. Now they have released, oh, well, I was going to say about level 50, where certain Pokemon can increase their levels higher, such as an Umbreon, which my Clefable loves at no matter what CP, so I figure, got to save that. You know, save my Clefable for the Umbreon, because that thing is a tank. You know, it might not do much damage, but it's like death by 1,000 bee stings. You know, each bit it just keeps on coming with Umbreon. It can develop energy so much. Managed to get the Blast Burn off. I think the opponent thought maybe I was going for a bait there, possibly, or maybe they thought, screw it with the Clefable, it wasn't going to do much good here. So they bring out the Umbreon. You'll see that this thing is a tank with the new level 50 upgrade. So Blast Burn, one of the more powerful fire moves in the game there, and doesn't even do 50% damage. So this is kind of tricky. Probably going to wave goodbye to Charizard here. I want to be able to line up my Clefable against this thing. Unfortunately, couldn't get the Dragon Claw off there for that final bit of damage. But Clefable is going to be fine here. See the switch of the opponent, quickly switch into Rick Ghastly here, and it is against the Venusaur, so super happy with that. I really did not want my Gengar lined up with the Umbreon, because it would be doing so much super effective damage against me. Even though it's more of a tank than a damage dealer, Gengar again is just so glassy. I'm noticing here we both haven't used the shield yet, which is quite interesting. So I guess that's a bit of a psychological thing. Waiting for the opponent, you know, whoever to use the first shield. There goes the first shield, so I'm probably going to match with the shield here. Of course, try and whittle down this Venusaur. I don't think shields are going to matter from this point now, because the Venusaur is at such low health. Oh, managed to get the Shadow Punch off there. Yeah, the Venusaur is at such low health now that Clefable could come in, you know, just kill it off, and then there's the Umbreon, which it really doesn't like it. Oh, there's a bit of lag there. Really not a fan of that in the Go Battle League, but as you'll probably hear when I do more of these sorts of videos, it's a kind of regular thing. So those of you that do the Pokemon Go Battle League, you'll know what I'm talking about straight away. But there we have it. So it managed to clean up that game as well. So that is 4 out of 5. Not too shabby at all. In general, with this particular team, I tend to use, I tend to get, you know, 3 to 4 wins, which I'm very, very happy with. It's very good at this kind of ranking. The video has gone off here, so I'm not sure what my ranking has gone to at this point. I think I'm sitting at around the 2250, so still at ace ranking, which is still pretty good. It's nothing to snuff at, but you know, getting 3 to 4 wins in each set is very good when you're at that kind of level. So that is the first video of Pokemon Go battling. Tell me guys, what did you think? You'll notice that I've had to use a different kind of tool to have the layout as I just had there, so I've had to get to grips with Photoshop very, very quickly, and I still don't know even a tenth of what it really does, and I don't find it very intuitive. That's just me, but hopefully I can make that better in the future. Have maybe I won't say different layouts, but maybe something where it's a bit more informative about the Pokemon. Although what's up on the screen now should be pretty good, but I'm happy for suggestions. So tell me guys, what do you think? Would you like to see more battles? Do you have a suggestion for the layout that is within my within my capabilities, put it that way? Happy to hear what you guys think. It's really good to be able to upload a video to the channel again, so really keen to see what your thoughts are. And yeah, hopefully I'll be chatting to you guys again very soon. So the other thing as well is I know pretty much every YouTube video now talks about commenting, liking and subscribing. In general, it's good to know if you guys do like the content, so I do appreciate any sort of thumbs up. Again, any sort of comments. I'm not going to tout about how to get the video more seen because of those actions or anything. I'm just happy to interact with you guys, so hopefully I can chat with you guys. I'm not sure if that sentence was going to make any sense there. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so you've got to remember. Either way, I'm hoping to chat to you guys again regarding content for the channel. Happy to take any other questions you might want to put on this video here or on my main channel, just in one of those comment things there. Like I say, been out of the game for a while. So until next time, guys, you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again very soon.